This week on Hollyoaks. All week on 4.
And now here's a film about food hygiene.
Do you have periods?
That was a public information film.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Run telecinity. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, sir. What may I do for you? I suggest you think about the syllables you are saying, and then chew on them, and then spit them into milk, and serve it to your youngest. Bacteria is all over the chairs. Do not sit on themses. Make sure your buttocks are clean of filth before you sit down on the sofa. Irrigate your crack. Irrigate your crack with soapy water.
Pig.
I hope you like pain.
Hey you! Oh hello, yes. Do you want to shave your face free of the hairs that are currently on it? Oh yes I would, yes. But you don't want to use a razor that reminds you of your cat committing suicide? That's certainly a requirement, yes. Then why not try the power of prayer? Oh Jesus, shave me face, amen. Oh, it's a miracle, yes. But it doesn't end there. You can also use prayers to solve other problems, such as circumcising your loved one, cooking pasta, manufacturing printers and photocopiers, crossword puzzles, and much, much more. You've tried nothing, now try something. Go and pray today.
Sexism. Spat those out. This is close to or anything. Like woodwork and technical drawing and things. Sexism.
You won't be able to do it.
Coda 2. Okay, pop music, let's go.
I'm being filleted. I'm being filleted. I'm being filleted by a young girl. I'm being filleted. I'm being filleted. I'm being filleted by a young girl.
Collecting stamps. Collecting stamps. Collecting stamps. Collecting stamps. Collecting stamps. Collecting stamps. Collecting.
Well done, they'll be pleased with that.
It was back in 1953 that the town abandoned Christianity for the religion of Ism. There were quite a few changes for us to get used to. First, we worshipped a giant heart that floated in the clouds, transmitting blood to us via radio. There were a great deal of religious leaders in Ism. For every one priest, there were at least 10 shadow priests who marched through the streets 24 hours a day until they died of exhaustion. Human sacrifice was an important part of Ism. To appease the giant heart in the sky, teenagers would be plied with drink, guided to a car, and told to drive as fast as they could into the Cliff of Loving Wonder. The rest of the populace would be rewarded with filthy magazines that appeared in bushes across the town. The equivalent of christenings in Ism were a bit peculiar. I was pretty devout, but I ended up leaving the religion in 1962 when, after a meal of 30 dry cream crackers, I evolved into a being of pure energy. believe me, you're in for a treat just as soon as Jimmy gets back here.
Great Caesar's ghost, what's holding him up? You know I can't work without a good breakfast.
Chief! Jimmy's bringing a box of Kellogg's shit smacks.
All the more reason for hurrying. Confound it, the boy knows I love gorging myself in excrement.
And he knows I do too. Well, here I am, oh!
Young man, if you spilt those no shit smacks, you're fired.
God, who got sand in your vagina?
Donuts.
Funny horsey, funny horsey, funny horsey.
Episode 5!
Today, Funny Horsey offers his opinion on the state of modern television.
Fucking unions.
Do you have periods?
The meat is torn off the carcasses here.
My penis has fallen off.
Yeah! And now the lunchtime news with Leonard Parkin.
What exactly diarrhea is?
So up and afraid. Oh, there's nothing inside. 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 So up and afraid. Oh, there's nothing.
You know where to come.
From character.
Very unlikely, isn't it?
This is Penis Television, operating on the transmitters of the Independent Broadcasting Authority. So I looked in the mirror, and I turned into a shitting dot. I would appear in poetry chapbooks, and no one would notice me because they had better things to do with their time. Usually they'd be staring dumbly at David Cameron's bug-eyed corpse on television, jerking spasmodically around in his chair, pleading with Satan to continue his unlife. Interesting person, Satan. He looked like the concept of Schadenfreude, and had suddenly turned into a shitting dot. So, I looked in the mirror, and I turned into David Cameron's bug-eyed corpse. But I have to say that my happiest memory of when I was a park keeper was when I met Kate Bush. A funny thing about Kate Bush is that she controls the penis that grows from the sun, which controls all of the wind in the world. Another interesting thing about the Conservatives is that they were all grown in jars and have no concept of what it's like to be a human being. They're all like a little van of putty, tootling around and around in a whore's pantry. What's in the whore's pantry tonight, kids? Why, it's death from the skies. Marvellous. I remember when the world ended in 1999, everything went blue for a bit, and then there was a beep and things continued as normal.
Today, it's really hard to find a more popular item on most any menu than the incredible Soviet Union. There are really quite a few reasons why. First, the Soviet Union are extremely nutritious. They're highest quality protein and rich in a number of important vitamins and minerals. Care should be taken with an animal's head. Once you've opened the container, seal it tightly for restorage in a cool place away from light. Now, of course, the way you scramble your cancer will be determined by the equipment in your kitchen. Notice the loose, moist, tender rolls of
someone you know, someone you care about,
free from any trace of white or signs of browning. For an incredible way to brighten up your menu, remember,
the dog is under an anesthetic. It doesn't feel pain.
From the hour of their birth, Conservative MPs are always dissolving and never singing of better times, and when they fully liquefy, they write Indian food recipes for suburban housewives. My dad had something to say about it. Who sent Jesus to die for us on the cross? The young Charles Atlas and an elderly nymphomaniac. Should the Messiah be allowed to use Yamaha forks and wheels, for instance, titanium parts? In my teens I used to study indigenous plants and then come home and imitate them in the mirror. It is recommended that passengers consult the Metro North schedule boards in the newly renovated Grand Concourse before a Polish rabbi gains the ability to alter his own density. It's like explaining computers to me granddad, this. You sort of wish you hadn't started.
The goose! Eddie! The goose! Hordes of Asian people.
I think you often have to. 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 I think
so up and afraid. So up and afraid. So up and afraid. Yeah, wait, yeah, wait, yeah, wait, yeah. Take off, take off, take off. 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 Take off, off. Take off, off. Take off, off. Take off, off.